Okay, so your purchase events aren't tracking. Let's talk about how to get that resolved. The answer is a little different depending on which platform you're in. If you're in Shopify, or if you're on WooCommerce, or if you're in Clever Bridge or something, the answer is a little different. But what you need to do generally is make sure that you have, and the best way to do this is with a data layer and with Tag Manager. You need to work with your engineering team to get a data layer in place that describes the components of a transaction. A lot of you are going, we thought we had this done already. Okay, then you have to make sure that Tag Manager is configured to consume, to read that data layer, and then send it to the appropriate endpoint to Google Analytics. In addition, you need to make sure that you have all the information required in that data layer. Sometimes there's weird stuff, like if you don't include a transaction ID, Google will just ignore the data that you send to them. So sometimes you're missing some data in some places. Let's talk about how that works best. So the best way to do this, let me tell you the bad way to do this. The bad way to do this is to find a non-technical person to go get the Google Docs, pay them to take the time of copying and pasting the Google Docs into a Word doc, sending it to your engineering team, and then having them look at it and go, we don't understand what we're supposed to do here, or we thought this is what we were supposed to do, or we can't do any of the things that you've asked us to do. And then waiting a week before them to send an email back for somebody to read their response or do a QA and find out things are wrong and send things back and forth. That's a way to lose a lot of time and a lot of insights. The best thing to do is to get speaking with engineer, troubleshooting live so that they can resolve issues in real time and then get changes made one time and be off and moving forward. So that's the best way to do this. That's the efficient way to do this. If you need help with that, we've got a great services team that likes to do this sort of stuff, so don't hesitate to hit us up.